Welcome back, everybody, to another battle here in the UPF. We have a huge exhibition battle for you all in Pokemon Showdown. Kick Rocks versus Fenrir, two trainers who have had contentious points in the UPF and are both at a very shook point in their careers. Kick Rocks just came off of attacking Jerome Moonraker in his own home. Meanwhile, Fenrir is trying to gain a spot against Mark Cameron for that UPF World Championship. So 6v6 doubles battle here in Pokemon Showdown. We have Rabska and Sandy Shock starting off for Kick Rocks, and Pelipper and Raichu starting off for Fenrir. So Protect starting off with Sandy Shocks, getting a little defensive. Surf coming out from Raichu, doing a little bit of damage to Rabska, but a little less to Pelipper. Hurricane coming out from Pelipper, almost taking out Rabska, but Rabska heals a little bit with its item. Trick Room up. That could change the tide for Kick Rocks right now. Ooh, Speed Swap and Earth Power taking out Raichu, making it 6-on-5 now. But that Speed Swap from Rabska is going to be huge. Never mind, because Hurricane is going to take it out. So we're down to 5-on-5 here very quickly. Revavroom now in, an Iron Bundle in as well. That Trick Room is still going to play a huge factor in this battle. Fenrir using the Ice Terra type on Iron Bundle, and Discharge from Sandy Shocks does massive damage all across the board. Iron Bundle down to 19, and Pelipper taken out, and Spin Out from Revavroom will finish off that Iron Bundle. So it's a very, very fast-paced battle we have going on here. Barraskewda coming out for Fenrir, and Breloom, two very speedy Pokemon who are going to really fall behind with this Trick Room. Spin Out takes out Breloom in one hit. That Revavroom is really, really doing massive damage. Same with Sandy Shocks. Now Fenrir just has one left, Dragapult, and with that Trick Room still up and Revavroom at 0.33 times speed, there's no chance that Fenrir can pull this back, and Spin Out will deal the final blow. Massive, massive win for Kick Rocks, as he was the underdog in this battle. But what a strategic battle from Kick Rocks, using that Trick Room so well, and having a team based all around that. That Revavroom really just pulled it through for Kick Rocks and took out most of Fenrir's Pokemon. So Kick Rocks at 4-2, Fenrir at 8-9. We'll see where these trainers' careers take them now. Welcome back, everybody. We're continuing on the track for this month's episode of the UPF. We have a brand new matchup and a brand new trainer in the UPF. We have Lutra versus Glimmora. Glimmora making their debut here in the UPF. Lutra, their opponent for today, currently 1-1 after a battle with Miv, and then the battle after Maestro Rio. The victory coming from Maestro Rio, the loss coming from Miv. So this is a 6v6 exhibition battle, singles in Pokemon Showdown. We have Tinglu starting off for Glimmora, and Cinderace starting off for Lutra. Sneasler swapping in immediately, and Glimmora focusing on placing some hazards first before dealing any real damage. Sneasler getting a fake out off, just doing a tiny bit of damage, especially after those leftovers. Moltres in for Glimmora, and you're seeing with Glimmora two legendary Pokemon and that trademark Glimmora that he has so kindly named after himself, or named himself after. So Sneasler using a close combat, not very effective against Moltres, taking the stat drop, but a Dire Claw dealing just a tiny bit of damage on Tinglu, but that paralysis could be huge in the future. Close combat, not doing as much as you would have thought, but that burn definitely takes down Sneasler's attack. And more hazards coming out onto Lutra's side of the field, and Cinderace now in, not taking any damage from those hazards, most likely because of heavy duty boots. Zen Headbutt, ooh, dealing heavy damage onto the Great Tusk, and Great Tusk using a rapid spin. Another Zen Headbutt taking out Great Tusk, so that puts Lutra up 6-5, and Glamora is now in. Glamora's signature. Ooh, Sludge Wave almost taking down Cinderace, down to 4 HP, and Zen Headbutt almost takes down Glamora. Toxic Debris bringing out even more hazards onto Lutra's side of the field. Tinglu is back in, Crocodile in for Lutra, so both trainers have two very low Pokemon that they are leaving in their arsenal. Crocodile taking the brunt of those hazards. Brick Break doing very little to Tinglu. That thing is a tank, but like I said, the paralysis would take a huge part in this battle, and that showing it right there. And Whirlwind swapping out Crocodile for Cinderace, luckily with those heavy duty boots not taking any damage. And using Court Change, changes Cinderace to normal type, and swaps the hazards onto Glamora's side. That is massive! That is a lot of hazards, and now that Glamora, when it swaps back in, is going to take a ton of damage. Ooh, but Tinglu, 2 paralysis in a row. That is very unfortunate. Very unlucky. Pyro Ball almost taking out Tinglu, but still hanging out. A third paralysis! No way! No way! And a Pyro Ball takes out Tinglu. That is just unfortunate. That is incredibly unfortunate for Glamora. And like I said, Glamora is immediately taken out by those hazards. But it soaks up the toxic spikes, making it so that whenever the rest of Glamora's Pokemon will not be poisoned, which wouldn't matter anyway because he has Kingambit, which is Steel, wouldn't be affected. Sucker Punch also takes out Cinderace. And the Slowking, I believe, is Poison type as well, and would not, and would soak it up anyway. Flamethrower coming in from Dragapult, almost taking it out. Ooh, and Kowtow Cleave almost takes out Dragapult, and Sucker Punch does the finishing job, leaving Lutra up 4-3. Crocodile back in with that poison. Sucker Punch not doing a ton. Maybe Kingambit is locked into that. Oh, never mind, I just realized it's not because of the Kowtow Cleave. But Crocodile takes out Kingambit regardless, but very low on HP. Moltres could deal... Nope. Lutra is going to swap out into Rotom Wash, while Moltres roosts and swaps into Slowking. Galarian Slowking to be exact. Thunder dealing quite a bit of damage. Dealing even more to Thunders in a row that hit Future Sight, looking to get some delayed damage onto Lutra, and Slowking easily taken out by Lutra. Glamora couldn't really get anything done with that Slowking. Moltres switching into the Fairy Terra type takes massive damage from that Thunder and the paralysis, but gives Rotom the burn. But you know, at this point, it's kind of all for naught. Future Sight attack leaves Rotom low, but the Thunder finishes off the Moltres. So, not the best debut for Glamora, but he did put up a great fight against Lutra, and Lutra picks up the win, now 2-1. We will see where that takes Lutra going forward, but Glamora has a lot of work that has to be done to make up for this loss. And we've still got more to come today, so stay on the lookout for Lutra's upcoming battles.
Mark Cameron, what are your thoughts on Fenrir's immediate rematch last month?
Look, I don't know if he actually had internet issues after that first battle, but to me it just looked like an excuse because he lost. But what matters is I won that first one, the one that was scheduled, so...
Are you going to put your championship to the test?
No, I already made it clear. Thruxie is next in line for my championship. Fenrir's not going to get anywhere near this belt until my stuff is dealt with Thruxie. He is the next in line.
What?
My name is Player1, your hostess with the mostest, and today we have a doubles battle of me versus Jerome Moonraker. This is a doubles battle excavation match. Let's hop right into the action. On Meev's side of the house, he sends out Hisuian Samurott and Bronzong. Jerome sends out Pelipper and Muscarada. Rain is up on the field. Samurott protects. Ooh, down goes Bronzong with a knockoff, one hit. Tailwind is up on Jerome's side of the house. Meev sends out Sandy Shocks, gets that photosynthesis speed boost. Jerome switches to Hydreigon. Gravity on the side of the field for Meev. Hurricane hits Hisuian Samurott, and we have a Ceaseless Edge into Hydreigon. Spikes on the field in favor of Meev. Protect comes at Hydreigon. Thunder into Pelipper, who survives with a Focus Sash. He's also paralyzed. Ceaseless Edge into Pelipper takes him on 2 layers of spikes on the field. I believe that stacks up to 3. Muscarada is back out, gets hit by those spikes. Protect from Sandy Shocks. Protect Samurott. Very safe round for Meev. Just trying to feel out his enemy, seeing what he's doing, and stalling out that Tailwind. Tailwind is now down, and Thunder into Muscarada. Really taking advantage of that rain, which was Jerome Moonraker's rain. Arcanine comes out, hits both opponents with an Intimidate. Dragon Pulse takes down Samurott. Iron Bundle comes out. Man, this is a very powerful Pokemon. He's Ubers in singles. I believe he is OU in doubles, so he is allowed in this match, but he's one of the strongest guys in the game at the moment. Just shows Meev is not messing around. Iron Bundle sends out a Blizzard, and one hits that Hydreigon. Vaporeon comes out for Jerome. Hydro Pump into Arcanine. You can see the power off of this Pokemon. It's almost unfair. Gravity comes back out in favor of Meev. Gravity reduces flying. It makes flying Pokemon able to hit by ground moves. It has a number of other effects as well. Blizzard takes down Muscarada. Thunder destroys Vaporeon, and looks like this is about game. Jerome has 1 Dreadnought left on the field versus 4 very powerful Pokemon. And that's it. He goes down. GG. Meev wins this one. Nice try. So, Mark Cameron, I hear that you want a rematch. I don't think so. I'm satisfied with my victory over you for now. Instead, if you really want someone to take this belt from you, I nominate Lutra. I believe the 2 of you have already been associated. He's my protege of sorts. I think that you'll be getting to know him quite well. Looking forward to it, Mark Cameron. This is going to be a lot of fun. Bye-bye. Hello, my name is Player1, your hostess with the mostest, and today we have an exciting match of Mark Cameron versus Don Pokemon. This is Don Pokemon's first match to try to get out of his punishment from Thruxie, where he has a team entirely made of Dittos. Let's hop into the action and see how this goes. Out for Don Pokemon is Ditto, and Mark Cameron sends out Doom. Ooh, Iron Jugulus, who gets that booster energy, Quark Drive, special attack heightened. Doom uses Flash Cannon, and Ditto survives with about 5% HP, gets that transform off. Should be matching Doom's stats now. Oh. And Ditto sends out a Hurricane, which Doom avoids. Oh man, that is just too bad. And down goes Ditto with another Flash Cannon. Don Pokemon sends out Ditto next. Mark Cameron uses that Dark Pulse and takes down Ditto. One-shots. That's 2 Dittos off the field. 3rd Ditto up for Dawn Pokemon. Mark Cameron uses Flash Cannon and one hits that Ditto. This is looking like a very one-sided fight, unfortunately. Here comes another Ditto from Dawn Pokemon. Doom hits that Flash Cannon and down goes Ditto. Another one hit. And another Ditto up from Dawn Pokemon. Dawn Pokemon using that Terrestrialization. What is he going to transform into? It is the normal type. Let's see if that helps you survive. I believe all these hits were hitting him fairly neutrally anyway before, so let's see if this does anything. Flash Cannon takes down that Ditto. Another one hit. And Thruxie, couldn't have given him Imposter or anything like that? That's too bad. A Choice Scarf. That would have been nice. Another Flash Cannon. Oh, this Ditto survives with about 5% HP. Gets that transform off, turns into Doom. Mark Cameron uses a Terrestrialization of his own. Turns into the Dark type. I'm guessing he's just going to start spamming those Dark Pulses for that maximum efficiency. Oh, and this Hurricane does land. He's going to need to confuse him with that, but no, he does not. Flash Cannon from Mark Cameron taking out the opposing Ditto. And that's it for Dawn Pokemon. Got 6-0'd.
Roxy, please, just let me out. Just let me out of here. What do you want? Money? Oh, my Pokemon? The clothes off my back? Roxy! Answer me!